Welcome to Story Road Studios in beautiful downtown Beaufort, Georgia. You are listening to the Gwinnett Podcast. Hey, I'm Nate McGill, and today we're honored to have Bruce Kennedy back on this episode of the Gwinnett Podcast. Give it a watch and a listen. So, Bruce, how you been, man?
Hey, what's going on? I tell you, last time I saw you after that, but when we did that first interview, it seems like it was years ago.
Right. Gosh, 6 months flew by like quick. And we did that in like either March or April, I think. It was right after we had started. And basically to catch folks up is we started doing some video stories to try to look at what was happening with COVID and how it was affecting businesses. So me and Bruce did this video together where we talked about how you were pivoting because you guys took a really strong stance. I mean, business was trucking right along, getting through the first quarter, and then all of a sudden, bam, pandemic. And you were one of the business leaders around here that really made the choice to pivot pretty quick. And so you kind of redesigned your business plan. And that's sort of what the video was about. And then the video caught fire, and then everybody started sharing it. And I think it's like 80,000 views or something crazy. So
it was wild, I tell you. And I was, like I said in that video, I was at a Publix and I was with my wife and I said, I can't believe we can't get ground beef and toilet paper because I can get it right now. I get it through my supplier. Mm-hmm. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back and tell David Steele, the mayor of Lawrenceville, that I'm shutting down early. And tomorrow I'm going to be in market. And we did it. And it worked, and it saved our lives.
We got a train that comes by here, so every time the train comes by, we give away $50 to your favorite charity.
Really?
Yeah. So now you have to.
I think that's the third one that came by already.
Is it? Well, we only do it once. We can't go broke here. Anyway, so you have to tell me what your favorite charity is. So I want to talk a little bit about the community because you guys are in downtown Lawrenceville, which is, it's a great place, great city overall. A lot of change, always has been that way.
We're super lucky out there, and I'm jumping in here just right away to tell you that the mayor, David Steele, the city manager, Chuck Worthington, man, they got it going on. They're taking care of us.
Yeah, they do. They it's not like that in every place.
Oh no.
Wow. And they're supporting everybody coming back down there to the downtown square in the area down there.
Oh, we got a hotel coming, the Lawrence Hotel. Mm-hmm. They just broke ground on that. The new Aurora Theater and the Arts Center is coming. We got houses being built all around us. I mean, we could not be any better off. Lawrenceville's in good hands.
And you took what you were doing, and then you also started making meals for the local hospital for Northside over there, right? Yeah,
so we did over 2,700 meals from March all the way until, I want to say, June.
Wow.
And then, just being honest, we had put, a lot of our funds in it. We had a lot of donations. And it just seemed at that time the numbers were going down, and we were about the only people bringing meals at that point. In the beginning, a lot of people were doing meals, so we shut it down. And then it's been 14 days ago, and the hospital called us back. They reached back out and they said, "Look, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but we're worse off now than we were back in March. The number of COVID patients, we're about full. It's crazy, Bruce. Wow. Can you start those meals back up?"
Yeah. We need them now more than ever. Yeah.
Need them now more than we needed them in March. And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. So it takes, it's not that easy to do what they're asking. You gotta have an area. So so I got to start this system back up. Mm-hmm. And it took me, 3 or 4 days to get the numbers right, to get the area that I can make the sandwiches in. You've got to sanitize everything. It's just, it's just very crucial to get this right. And they need to be real quickly edible meals like sandwiches and apples and oranges and bananas and crackers and things that you can eat on the fly, put it back in your brown bag and go back to work because there's COVID teams are usually 30 people, I think. And they kind of hang out with each other. They don't separate teams because if somebody gets sick on that team, that's the end of that team.
Right.
So you bring 30, 40, 50 meals a day up there and they spread them out to people. So I started back last week and I served meals every day, Monday through Friday. Today's Tuesday, and I served Monday, and I'm about to, after this interview, go pick them up and take them to the hospital. I usually get them over there about 12 o'clock. But after today, I'll be out of money, out of donations. So I'm going to donate myself. I'm going to donate for Wednesday. So that'll get us through Wednesday. But I hope you can call the restaurant. And it's, 770-299-1898. And it's called Gwinnett Mills. And we call it the Feed Our Heroes Project. And so you can do that. And you can just give a credit card and we'll take money and put it towards that. There's also on our Facebook.
How much is it for these meals?
It's $10 a meal.
Okay.
And, we usually group them in 2 to 5. So, $20 or $50. And we take them over and see the smiles on their face and just know they're happy. So if anybody would like to donate, we'd appreciate it. You can go on our Facebook page and donate, and you can also just call the restaurant and donate.
Well, we had a train go by, so why don't we do $50 of those?
Yeah.
And then I'll kick in another. So right now already we're at 100. So that's 10 meals.
That's 10 meals.
So we'll write that down.
Let's do one more special if you're willing to do this. Anybody that calls today, for every meal you buy, I'll buy one.
There you go.
It's so you buy one meal, I'll buy one meal.
Hey, that works, right?
Yeah. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. The magazine was really good for me in the beginning of this thing, and it helped us kick that project off. That's where we got those 2,700 meals from. Half of them came from your readers, your listeners.
Wow, that's amazing.
So let's do it again, guys. Wake up.